In a world filled with aspirations and dreams, we've all faced the crushing disappointment of unmet goals. Did you know that a staggering 92% of people failed to achieve their New Year's resolutions? It's a statistic you have to accept you've probably been part of, leaving you questioning your capabilities and your commitment. But here's the truth. It's not your fault. The real reason lies in the elusive formula for goal completion, a secret hidden away from the masses and until now has been reserved only for the very elite. Today we unveil the strategies that have been kept in the shadows. Once you grasp these, reaching your aspirations becomes not just possible, but almost inevitable. Together we'll dismantle the barriers that have held you back and reveal the 4 key pillars that will catapult you towards your biggest goals. Now is the time to reclaim control of your destiny. So let's dive into the 4 key pillars of goal getting and rewrite your story. Ever feel like you're running in 1,000 directions, juggling an endless list of goals, only to find yourself achieving very little? Well, you're not alone. The common mistake? Too many goals. Scattering your focus like leaves in the wind. The first key pillar to unlocking your goals is counterintuitive, but profoundly effective. One singular focus. It's time to stop diluting your efforts and start channeling your energy into what truly matters. Look at the elite performers in any field. What do they have in common? A relentless pursuit of one singular focus. Whether that's to become the biggest brand in an industry, become the best in the world at a sport, or reach number 1 in the charts. Those who achieve the biggest goals only do so because they know that the biggest goals need 100% of their focus and energy. This intense focus allowed them to achieve unparalleled success in their respective fields. So let's uncover your one singular focus. Grab a pen and paper, pause the video, and list down all your goals. I'm being serious, by the way. If you haven't paused the video, pause it. I'm still waiting. Chances are 90% of you didn't even pause the video to follow this one simple instruction. Yet you'll moan that you're not achieving the things that the top percent are. So please, for just a couple of minutes, pause the video and write down all your biggest goals. Great, so now after doing this, ask yourself, which one goal, if achieved, would have the most significant positive impact on my life? Look for the thing that you believe would have a positive ripple effect on everything else. And you might have to think long and hard about this one, but you must hone in on just one goal. Again, the very elite are guided by just one singular focus. But the next question is, well, how long should this focus be for? And this is where pillar 2 comes in, a fixed timeline. Time is both a precious resource and a formidable ally in pursuit of our goals. It really is a severely underappreciated element that can make or break your journey towards success. So let's put this into context. Think of your goal as Goldilocks' porridge from Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Too short a time frame, say a month, and it's too cold. Not enough time to actually make substantial progress. But then too long a time frame, such as a whole year, and it's too hot. A distant future that might burn you and leave you disheartened and overwhelmed. So what's the sweet spot? The porridge that is just right, which would be around 90 days or 3 months. The optimal time frame to maintain focus, intensity, and motivation. Psychologically, the human mind thrives on deadlines. A fixed timeline of 90 days provides the perfect balance. It's enough time to see tangible results, yet it's also close enough to keep motivation high. And so because of this, you may have to revisit and refine your goal from pillar 1. Your one central goal may be one that is actually years away, but fear not, you can adjust this so that you can fit things in with this 90-day time frame. Say your dream and number 1 goal is to become a pro athlete. That might be something that realistically is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, or even 5 years away from actually happening. So let's break it down. Perhaps you should aim to just have your one singular focus to be scouted by a professional team within the next 90 days. This way you're actually creating achievable steps that propel you forward while maintaining focus and motivation. You're bringing the goalposts closer in your mind, making them feel easier to reach, and this in turn is going to increase your sense of self-belief in actually achieving this goal. Elite performers understand the power of a fixed timeline. They undergo a ritualistic process of setting new goals every quarter of the year. In other words, every 3 months or around every 90 days. They're fine to keep the big ultimate goal in the back of their mind, almost at the subconscious level, whilst then devoting their attention to a more immediate goal that is much more within their grasp. So remember, 90 days is your Goldilocks zone. Not too short, not too long. It's the sweet spot where relentless focus meets tangible progress. But setting a goal and the time frame to complete it are the easy parts. Achieving it, that requires more than mere wish. So welcome to the third pillar, immediate term actions. The GPS coordinates on your roadmap to success. Most people stumble not because their goals are too lofty, but because they forget the crucial step of plotting the course. The actionable steps that need to be navigated towards success. Elite performers, on the other hand, they don't just set goals, they meticulously map out the daily and weekly actions required to reach them. Consider a marathon runner aiming to break their personal best. The goal is set as this clear outcome of running a set time. But what will only guarantee the meeting of that time is a detailed roadmap of immediate term actions. It's not just about running, it's about strategically planning the number of weekly mileage, the breakdown of run types that need to be run, such as long runs, speed sessions, and interval training. It also requires planning out to do 2 gym workouts a week and crucial recovery activities like a monthly sports massage, etc. These aren't arbitrary actions, they are the key ingredients that make the goal achievable. And guess what? The same principle applies to any goal that you set for yourself. Here's the truth. Goals are outcomes, and life often throws unpredictable challenges our way. This means that we have to concede that those outcomes are not necessarily always 100% within our control. But immediate term actions, those are 100% within your grasp because they are the process. They're the daily choices, the habits, and the rituals that you control. These immediate term actions are your commitment to progress, to your 90-day goal. They are the steps that you choose to take daily, forging your path towards success, irrespective of the curveballs, the obstacles, and the hurdles that life throws at you. But I get it. Sometimes those curveballs just come out of nowhere. And for most people, that derails their chances of reaching their goals. But it's not about avoiding these storms, it's about navigating them with grace and resilience. And that is why the 4th pillar is the ability to self-correct. Ever notice how most people abandon ship the moment a storm hits their goal-seeking voyage? It's not the setback itself that defines success, it's the response. Elite performers understand this inherently. They possess the ability to adjust, course correct, and just get back on track stronger than ever before. Imagine our marathon runner that we just spoke about. He faces a 3-week injury. For many, this would be the end of the road. They panic and think, oh, I'm screwed. Time to throw in the towel and give up on that goal of achieving a personal best. But for those who understand the power of self-correction, it's a mere detour. Instead of giving up, they just adjust their immediate term actions. They turn to cross-training, cycling, or swimming to maintain their aerobic fitness without too much impact. Or they gracefully accept a new time goal, adapting to the circumstances while still staying on the path. The key here is fluidity. Just as a river adapts its course around obstacles, so too must you. Your goals are the destination, but the path may twist and turn unexpectedly. There will almost always be some form of roadblock in the pursuit of any goal. But this is not a sign of failure. It's an opportunity to refine and strengthen your journey. Now, here's how you can implement this powerful pillar in your life. Regularly review your progress at the end of each week. Be brutally honest about what's working and what isn't. If a setback occurs, instead of throwing in the towel, ask yourself, what adjustments can I make? Can I alter my immediate term actions? Can I tweak my overall goal to better align with my current circumstances? It's in these moments of self-correction that true resilience and lasting success are actually forged. So adjust your sails, stay the course, and let setbacks become the wind in your sails, propelling you towards your ultimate destination. The difference between you and the elite at the end of the day is that they just keep going. They often have the exact same goals as you, but they've just worked out and applied these 4 pillars of goal getting. One singular focus, a fixed timeline, immediate term actions, and the ability to self-correct. Most people remain trapped in the cycle of unmet goals, but now you possess the knowledge to break free. Remember, success isn't a mysterious force reserved for the chosen few, it's a journey, and you're equipped with all the tools that you need to navigate it like an elite performer.